How am I not succeeding? Why am I not good enough? Why is it only me that's failing? This generation of dads is trying to attempt something that no generation of dads has tried before. Traditionally, there used to be a clear split, right? You had somebody who would be providing, going out for work, and somebody stayed at home. Rightly so, we have changed that. Those old rules and norms don't exist anymore, and we're all glad for it. However, what we're trying to do now in the process is we're trying to continue to fulfill the role of provider and at the same time be there for our families, for our wives, our children, be good friends, stay fit, make money, get up early, please the boss, maybe do a side hustle or something else alongside, follow our hobbies, and above all, stay present and stay calm. And the question's never asked, is that possible? Because the only question I always hear is from dads saying, how am I not succeeding? Why am I not good enough? Why is it only me that's failing? And that's a big fat lie. And in this video I want to talk about 5 lies that we as modern dads tell ourselves, and I would like you to follow along and figure out which one of those lies has the strongest hold on you. So the first of these lies is the middle class arms race. And we're just entering the forest, so I think I can take them off whilst stumbling. Anyway, here we go. So the middle class arms race, what is it? Very simply, it's keeping up with the Joneses. You're looking at the people around you, whether they be real or not. If they're real, maybe a bit better, but we're all guilty of following along people on social media, seeing things online that, yes, might inspire us, might motivate us, but oftentimes will leave us feeling lesser, guilty of not achieving that level of success in whatever area this person online is achieving. And we're building a picture in our minds of this ultimate person and the ultimate person that we want to become. And that person takes the best parts of those people around us and then compares and sees the gap in what we have and what we have achieved and what this ultimate avatar creature of ourselves potentially is like. And that's incredibly dangerous because it's the biggest thief of joy. And the second lie we tell us is the hustle hangover. Well, we just think we just need to grind it out. And the more we work, the harder we work, the more we put in, that's what's needed, and that will ultimately lead to our success. And the one thing we definitely do not want to do is relax, rewind, and giving us a chance to recharge. And that's where the danger of this lie lives in, and that is that we are burning out by our own doing. And then we end up blaming everybody else, when the truth of it all is, it is not your fault. However, it is your responsibility to fix it. And the third lie is the lone wolf, where we think that we need to do it alone. And asking for help is really just a sign of weakness. I mean, a real man would just do it. Doesn't need anybody else. And we dig in and we don't look up and we just keep plodding along, making it all so much worse for ourselves. And you can now see how the other lies, they're all interconnected and they're compounding the negative effects. So if we don't just believe the one lie, but we believe 2, 3, or maybe more, and depending on the severity of them, it will just make it so much worse. So we don't ask for help, we don't relax, we don't recharge, and we're still trying to achieve this level of success that we see our neighbor doing. And we're not lesser than our neighbor, therefore we need to keep going, and we're going to do it alone. And the fourth lie is the intellectual trap. That is, we believe that we will act when we have thought it all through, when we have looked at all the different variants of outcomes and we have planned it all out. And once we've given it enough time, then we will be successful, and only then will we act. And what does that lead to? Well, that clearly leads to us fostering our indecision, procrastinating, not moving, and ultimately to regret. Because rather than just taking small actions and being decisive and learning along the way, we're overthinking everything, over-planning it, and then ending up not doing the very thing we set out to do. And at one point it might be too late. And the fifth lie is the achievement illusion. And that is that you think you will feel whole and successful and proud of yourself once you have achieved it. Not before, not in the process, not on the journey, but only once we've done it. Once we've gotten the title, gotten the promotion, maybe bought the car that we've been dreaming about, or joining a country golf club, because we think that this is the status that we need. And once we have it, that's when we will be fulfilled. But how many people are there that put down a goal, and once they've achieved it, they go, do you know what? This is exactly what I set out to do, and now I'm happy. It doesn't happen, does it? Even if you are super successful and end up being hugely wealthy, and you know, maybe start out with very little, you end up with your $1 million in the bank. Would you stop? No, because $1 million isn't enough, so you're going to go for 2, 4, whatever it might be. So if we don't learn to be grateful and satisfied and reflecting back with, where did I start? Where did I want to go? And once I've got this, am I still needing to continue the pursuit of this one goal? Or might there be something else that I want to shift my focus on, whilst at the same time appreciating that I've achieved a goal and I should be proud of myself? So these are the 5 lies that many dads suffer from. We suffer maybe from one more than the other, and I would invite you to do this exercise right now and look at the 5 and think which one is the one that has the strongest hold over you, and explore why that is, and have you ever done anything about it. And when I did this exercise, I realized that the lie that I'm believing more strongly now isn't the one I used to believe, and I've shifted. So my exercise shifted to understand, how did I go from this one lie that had a strong hold on me and shifted away from it, and can I do it with the next one? Because the beauty of this is that although there's a negative compounding going on, the more of those lies you believe and the more they have a stronger hold on you, you can also shift away from that. And this right here is my perfect example for that. Because the lie that I used to believe was working harder, stronger, proving myself, and God forbid anybody saw me enjoying life, then you know, I had to prove something. I had to prove someone, and that someone didn't really exist apart from in my head. And instead of just hammering through more emails, feeling drained, feeling exhausted at the end of it, realizing that I was up early, I started work early, I was in the office before anybody else today, and what I've done now is I've used 45 minutes, my lunchtime break, where I'm with my daughter, enjoying the sunshine and sharing this moment with you. And to round this video off, once you've done the exercise and identified the one lie that has the strongest hold on you, I would appreciate if you maybe share something in the comments of how you're going about attacking that and overcoming that. But also importantly, if this is the first time we've come across each other, please follow along, follow this channel, because in the next videos we're going to do a deep dive into each of those lies, see how they manifest in modern dads' lives, and then most importantly, what you can do, actively do, to overcome them and crush them and build a foundation for life that is sustainable and lets you lead a happy life with your family. And with that, I'll say goodbye and leave you with a few sights of the beautiful Scottish hill in the early spring.